Hi everyone, this is Sanjay and welcome back to Sanjay Joy. In this video, I'm going to talk about skills and technique you must have to get your first professional job in Australia. As my background is accounting and I'm working as an accountant in Australia, I will talk about related to accounting. So if you are studying accounting or you just finished your degree and looking for your first job, then this video is must for you. Oh, please watch the video till the end and I can promise you this video will add up value in your job search. So basically, there are two skills that recruiters looks in you. There is one is technical and one is soft skills. So technical skills is different as per the occupation. However, soft skills are similar for most of the job. So no matter if you are IT students, accounting or childcare or anyone, you need to face the interview and then you need to work after if you got the job. So there your soft skills plays very important role to pass the interview. So I'll talk about the soft skills as well as technical skills. So if you are not from accounting background or if you are not looking for accounting job, then you can skip the technical skills part and then go to soft skills. So let's start with technical skills. First and most important technical skills you should have is, as your background is accounting and you are looking for accounting job, so it's obviously the basic knowledge in accounting. There are some certain kind of things like expenses, income, liabilities, asset, and then equity. So it's under the financial statement. So basically, you should have a knowledge about financial statements and the role you are applying for. In accounting, there are 4-5 roles you can apply for. The first one is account receivable, account payable, assistant accountant, junior accountant, or junior tax accountant, or audit, junior audit. So these are the roles you can actually apply for before you have any experience. The things is you must know nature of the role, because basically what we are doing at our first job is we apply for every job we see, like the junior kind of role, but the roles demands different things. For example, if you make a CV related for assistant accountant, it might not be the same for junior tax accountant because it's kind of different. You do not have experience, so you can apply with the same CV, but the things you need to mention in your CV is kind of different, because you should really need to say the things that what you are actually interested in, taxation or accounting part. So that is also one of the important things. So get your general knowledge in accounting. Basically, if you are studying in master's degree, bachelor's degree, or if you completed +2 back in Nepal or any other countries, then you will already have the basic knowledge in accounting, so it's not a problem, big deal. So let's go to second and most important skills you must have to get your first job is familiar in accounting software. This is one of the most important part that every recruiter asks you, that which software you are familiar with. So if you are studying master's degree, bachelor's degree, maybe some colleges gives training regarding this kind of software. When I was studying my master's degree in KOY, they provided us the MIOB software training, and that was really helpful to get my first job done. I got my job recently. I finished my master's degree on March 2024 and I got my first job like after 20 or 30 days, because I started working 1st of April. The things that helped me a lot is I was familiar with the accounting software. There are 2-3 accounting software that is mostly used in Australia. First one is Xero, MyOb, QuickBooks, SAP, as well as like other Microsoft Dynamics is kind of like this as well. But one thing is you do not need to have experience with all these 3 software. You should be familiar with at least one software, MyOb or Xero or any other. And good thing is I'm planning to upload the MyOb training videos in my YouTube channel, so you can subscribe it and please turn your notification on. So I will start uploading from maybe another 2-3 weeks. Let me start working on that as well. And the third important thing is you need to know what you are actually applying for. Okay, if you are applying for the junior role, I already told you, account receivable, account payable, assistant accountant, junior tax accountant, these are the junior role you are applying for. But all these roles have a different duties or responsibilities at work. At workplace, you will see different account payable, account receivable, and assistant accountant and accountant. So these roles have different duties. Okay, if you are applying for account receivable, this is not same with the account payable, and this is not same with the assistant accountant. They have a different duties. So you should have knowledge about it. When you apply for the job, you are probably get the phone call first, and if the recruiter asks about what are the duties you are going to do with this, do you know about this, because you are fresh in this field, then you need to answer it. Like if you are accounts receivable, then my job will be the account receivable. It's basically with collecting the money from the customers or generating the orders, converting it to invoice, and then billing it, or doing the cash or bank related things. Everything you are going to receive money from the customer, it comes with the account receivable things. Or assistant accountant, it's like an accountant role is related to helping to the accountant, like journal entry, as well as like helping to prepare the P&L, balance sheet, bank reconciliation, this kind of things. If you are going for accounts payable, accounts payable is generally related to paying to the supplier basically. So it might be with the like pay based on the deadline, this kind of things. And because it's not 1 or 2 payment, it will be like 40, 50, 60 or 100 payments in a week. That's why they will hire you. So to maintain the COGS report, provide the reports to the management related to accounts payable, these kind of things you should know. Or if you are applying to the junior tax or junior audit, then you need to know about the current general rule for taxation. Maybe if the current tax rate, or what is the rate for like medical levy rate, Medicare levy surcharge, in what condition it is applied, or what would be the home office expenses, how will be claimed. And there is a kind of like 4 or 5 expenses or income you can, what kind of income you need to include in the taxation, or what are the expenses you can deduct. There are 4 or 5 expenses: D1, D2, D3, D4, D5. It's like to work related car expenses, work related travel, work related self education, and work related another one is like other expenses. So which kind of expenses goes to where and how it will be deducted, you should have knowledge at least about this. And you can get it through their website, as well as like if you are going to taxation related things, then you can get it on ATO, or if you are searching in Google, it will show you everything. So this is the most important things you should know before you applying for the job, because when you apply for the job, they will call you and you have to answer them. So you have to be ready for that. And one most important thing is you must show these skills, that you know about this in your CV, because first they will see your CV and then decide they will call you or not. So my next video will be about how you can prepare your CV and how I did so that I got my first job. So that might be helpful to you, and I recommend you to subscribe it. And if you like my future project, as well as if you are from accounting backgrounds, must subscribe it. And then if you are from other background as well, I upload a video related to visa updates we get from the immigration, as well as other things. Okay, so these kind of things are technical part. Okay, if you have these things technically, then you will get a chance to face the interview if you make your CV properly. So work on it. And what we do is, after preparing the CV, the first things is not to apply to the job directly. The first things is go to the LinkedIn. If you do not have a LinkedIn account, create it one, and then show all these skills you have in your profile. Because every recruiter, I apply more than 100 or 200, 300 jobs through some are LinkedIn, some are Seek, Indeed, as well as Jora Local, and then what are the job scans. I applied so many jobs from there, and everyone, the one I gave interview for, or the recruiters who call me, they always see my LinkedIn. Because if you do not know, there is a one feature in LinkedIn that is very helpful. When you have premium subscription of LinkedIn, you can actually view who comes to your LinkedIn profile and then who are they. So that is actually helpful. So I can prefer you, before you apply for the job, create your one LinkedIn profile and write very beautiful, skillful, or the one you want to show to the recruiters, write in your bio, and start adding your experience if you have been overseas or if you have here, but only include which is rated. Customer service is very important, you can, okay, but the cleaning experience or not related to or any other things, do not put there. It will not help you to get the job, but it may affect when you build your LinkedIn profile. Then go to the job sites like Seek, Indeed, and any other from where you are going to apply for the job. You start building your profile there as well, and then start applying for the job. And keep in mind which job you are applying for. I know you are going to apply for more than 100 jobs, so you can't keep in mind, but there are the job title will be like 4 or 5: account receivable, account payable, or assistant accountant, junior tax accountant, or anything. Okay, so just remember those job title, and then when recruiter calls you, they will tell you like, hi, this is me, the recruiter, I'm calling in regards the job you applied in Seek, or they will say the role, this was the role. So can you tell me about yourself, or why you apply for the job, or like how you see yourself as a best candidate for this job. So they will ask you related to this, and that question you must answer like, this is the role I have applied, and then the responsibility will be like this, and how I am going to fit with that responsibility. So you have to answer these things to the recruiters, so that they will might be impressed with you, and then they will call you. So just keep in mind the 5 or 6 title you are applying for, and research about it and have a knowledge about it. I already told you like most of the things about this title as well. So I hope this is helpful. This video will become too long if I start talking about the soft skill as well. So I decided to wrap up here, and the next video will be about soft skills. I'll talk about soft skills that you can develop in you that will actually gonna help you to get your job, and the next will be the CV making. So please do subscribe my channel, turn on your notification on, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you so much.